Welcome back to Battlelore 2nd Edition. We're playing the Razorwing expansion mission called A Shot in the Dark. It's the Uthik turn, and it is time for them to play a command card. And it is now night time, so all attacks must be done in melee range, only one hex away. And of course in the nighttime, the Razorwings are now available for the Uthik to use. And they're going to use attack left, which means they can order 3 units on the left flank. And they only have 3 units on the left flank, so I'm just going to adjust the camera, and we're going to order them. Alright, so the 3 units they have are the Flesh Ripper Brutes that are here, are Blood Harvesters, and yes, the Razorwings. So those are the 3 units that we are going to activate as far as the Uthik player is concerned. Now it is the move step. And we might as well move the Flesh Ripper Brutes. They get to move 3 spaces, 1, 2, 3. They're going to come up on the hill here. They're trying to get in a position to start harrying the Dakan troops. We are now going to move the Razorwings. And I think the Razorwings are going to fly down here. Where are they going to? Hang on one second, I will check something. We're going to have the Blood Harvesters go 1, 2. They're going to attack these guys. They're going to attack the Riverwatch Riders. I think the Razorwings have a special activity that they can do, and I think we're going to do it. I apologize, I don't think I mentioned this in the setup or the earlier rules, but we will take a look at the new Cavern Hex, because it plays a pretty big part in this particular activity. And it says a unit occupying a Cavern Hex, including units with the flying ability, can be targeted only by adjacent units. Okay, well, that's neither here nor there. Okay, there's a special thing in here. Let me just review this so we don't waste time. I'll come back, point out the special thing, and then I think our Razorwings are going to perform it. Alright, I found it, and it was right there in front of my eyes, so that's why I couldn't see it. During the attack step, which is going to be coming up here in a second, ordered Razorwing units that occupy a Cavern Hex, which they do and did not move, so we're not going to move them during the move step, may move to one adjacent unoccupied hex and perform an attack. That attack cannot be countered. Then, instead of advancing, that unit may return to the Cavern Hex. Alright, so that's a pretty powerful ability for the Razorwings. So they're not going to move. So these guys moved, Our Razorwings are not going to move to take advantage of that Cavern Hex ability. So now we are into the attack step. And these guys, Flesh Ripper Brutes, are not adjacent to anybody. They cannot attack, so we will just ignore them. And we are going to have our, these guys attack first, actually. So we're going to have our Blood Harvesters attack. So let's take one more look at their card, because they're going to have a little bit of a special ability that is going to come into effect during this attack. Infantry melee. So they have the Rage ability. They can add a die to each combat roll performed by this unit for each figure missing from the unit. Okay, so they normally get 3 attack dice, but they're going to have 4 because they have 1 missing from the unit. So that's pretty cool. They have a figure missing from the unit. So they're going to be rolling 4 attack dice. They also have something called Frenzy, cause a damage, removing 1 figure from this unit after combat. So if they roll the special crown symbol, they can cause an extra damage by actually killing themselves. So they can do a sort of suicide run. All right. Let's get this attack underway. And we're going to have 4 attack dice against these guys. Let's see if we can wipe them out. That would really help the Uthik. Did they wipe them out? Of course not. Okay, well, all kinds of exciting things happening here. And I thought they wanted to play... They wanted to play card. They're not going to play card. Not going to play card. This is what they have for their attack. So they do 1 damage for the double sword. Killed. No problem. They get a lore. All right. That brings them up to 11 lore. They have mountains of lore. They have the crown symbol, so they could sacrifice themselves to kill one unit, and I think they're going to do that. So one of these guys goes suicidal, is removed, and so is one of the riders. But we can't quite do what we need to. This rider now must retreat. It retreats 1 space. Okay. That whittled them down quite a bit. Didn't destroy them, though. So, wanted to destroy them. Now we're going to use our special ability with the Razor Wings. Razor Wings get to move one hex. And so they're going to fly here, which is 1 hex away from the cavern. They're going to attack this lone Riverwatch rider. And, of course, our Blood Razor Wings have 3 attack dice, and they have the Claw Sweep. After advancing, this unit may stun 1 enemy unit adjacent to it. Let's hope we can wipe these guys out and maybe stun these guys. That would be awesome. So let's go ahead and try that. They're going to get 3 attack dice. They're attacking the lone Riverwatch rider, and let's see what they can do. And they are considered melee, so yeah, they wipe him right out. And they also get another lore. So this is getting crazy. They now have 12 lore? 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, they have 12 lore. But they have eliminated the Razorwatch. Or sorry, they've eliminated the riders. Now, they could go back here, but they are going to use the advance. So they're going to advance onto this hill, and using their innate ability, let's have a look at that one more time. Claw Sweep. After advancing, this unit may stun 1 enemy unit adjacent to it. And stun units cannot move, attack, counter, or retreat. When a player orders a stunned unit, he may spend 2 lore to remove the stun marker from the unit. So, stunned. I do believe this little lightning bolt token is the stun token. So we're going to stun this Riverwatch rider so he can't escape, he can't move, counter, can't really do much of anything. However, the Dakan player could spend 2 lore to get rid of the stun token, and then it could either attack or leave the board or what have you. Yeah, and that is going to conclude the attack step for the Uthik player. So that was pretty good for them. And they have not been playing a lot of lore cards, have they? No, they have not. But that's okay. They didn't feel like it. They have a ton of lore, but it's now command step, so they're going to collect 1 command card. And now they do have the option again of getting rid of lore cards or keeping them. I think they're going to keep them. I think what they have is okay. Now it's the lore step. They're going to take 2 lore cards and choose 1. And I think I'm going to have to reread the rules. These are the 2 they're choosing. Of course, they're hidden from us. Now I don't remember if they have to discard one of the 2 they've picked up, or one, or they're going to have to discard 2 anyway, because they're going to have 6 lore cards. So they have to go down to 4. But let me just recheck the rule and come back with a rule. Alright, so just check the rules. So how it works is when you draw 2 lore cards, you put them into your hand. So whatever your hand size is, then you must discard 1 lore card. Now in the instance here, the Uthik already had 4 lore cards. That's the maximum you can have at the end of your lore step. And so what's happening here is they've drawn 2 cards, added them to their hand. So they basically have 6 cards. They would have to get rid of 1 regardless, because that is what happens when you draw 2 cards. You must get rid of 1 out of your hand. But in this case, they have to get rid of 2 because they had 6. So now they're down to 4 lore cards again. And they have 12 lore. And that is the end of the Uthik turn. Wow, those Razor Wings did some nasty business here. And now the Dakan are back into a little bit of trouble, perhaps. Perhaps not. So join me next time and we'll find out. It will be the Dakan turn. We are still in the night phase. So again, the archers for the Dakan are not going to have much effect. next episode. But thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, thanks for liking my videos if you do, and join me next time for the continuation of Battledore 2nd Edition. We're playing the Razor Wings mini expansion one-shot scenario called A Shot in the Dark.